The governor of the Bank of Ghana has absolved the central bank from blame over the $12 million payment for the botched Palugu Dam project. The $404.7 million project, scheduled to begin in 2020, was intended to construct a multi-purpose dam that could also store excess water from the Bagri Dam spillage to curb perennial flood in the northern region. The project has since stalled after the initial $12 million, described as a mobilization advance to the contractor, was released. The matter arose during a Public Accounts Committee hearing, and James Aveji was there. He filed this report.
The matter of the $12 million payment for the botched Palugu Dam came up strongly at the Public Accounts Committee hearing, where members sought clarification on how the money could be retrieved from the contractor since no work has been done. But Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Johnson Esiama, said although the BOG made a payment, it was on the instruction of the Controller and Accountant General, and they must be held responsible.
Borders on issues about value for money. That doesn't sit with us. As I explained, we go by the documentation. We are a banker, for government. If this was a loan from Bank of Ghana, certainly we will take over that oversight role. This was a Government of Ghana project. We cannot speak on that.
Answering questions on losses made under the Gold for Oil and Gold for Reserve programs, the governor said the G4O, for instance, made 2.2 billion Ghana cedis loss from 2022 to 2024, while the Gold for Reserve recorded over 5.6 billion cedis loss in 2023 and 2024. But they have decided to terminate and audit the Gold for Oil program.
There were quite too many issues under the Gold for Oil that we needed to unearth. And therefore, the board authorized an external audit. We got PPA approval for the audit just about 2 months ago. The external auditors have already been authorized, as I mentioned, by the Bank of Ghana board. The Gold for Oil is being audited. The Gold for Reserves will also be audited. When that exercise is over, we are happy to sit with you to look at where there were infractions or not and what to do with it.
The Ghana Revenue Authority, on the other hand, told the committee that they are currently on the heels of close to 10 offshore oil companies who have refused to pay surface rental fees amounting to over $2 million. Anthony Sapon is Commissioner General of the GRA.
Collaboration with Petroleum Commission and GNPC, since these institutions are the first point of call, and they also grant some level of licenses to ensure that entities that are not fulfilling their obligations in this matter do not get the necessary permits until they do so. The other one relating on the matter of force majeure, although we have imposed the penalties, the recovery has not been completed.
Addressing the University of Ghana 2026 academic fees saga, Deputy Education Minister Clement PAC said the matter has been successfully mitigated, assuring that the ministry will make sure every single cedi overcharged from students will be refunded.
Rightly so. Any student who made payments above and beyond what we have just communicated to the public and to the university through GTech would get a refund, so they can be rest assured. But should students notice, probably by the end of this week, going towards the end of next week, that no such reversals have been done or no such credits have reflected on their records, they should let us know, and then we would alert GTech to crack the whip.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat, although advertised, has not been able to appear before the committee. The committee will resume on the second and final day of this first sitting in 2026 on Tuesday, and ministries including transport, energy, agri and others are expected to attend on the committee. I am James Aveji from Parliament House, Accra.